Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy PXG Cash Howard coming at you with week 11 of the Worldwide Champions League season 3. We're getting close to the wire. We're up to week 11. There's a total of 15 weeks. So these next 5 battles are actually going to be really crucial for us if we intend to make the playoffs. My opponent this week is Noah, coach of the Boston Basculins. Now, originally, Noah was not one of the original 16 coaches that were here in the league with us. My opponent for this week would have been Volt, coach of the Atlanta Aegislashes, but due to unforeseen circumstances, Volt was unable. But Volt chose to leave at the end of week 8, so Noah is the coach that came in to replace him. Now, from Volt's original team that Noah acquired, he only made an adjustment of 3 Pokemon, removing some of Volt's passive mons with more offensive and support mons, which would be good for him, but not really good for us. Now, as you can see with his team that he brought today, Noah has really fast pokes, as you can see, as Alakazam, Terrakion, and Flygon, all for a speed tier of 100 plus, and his remaining 3 pokes have a ways to become fast in their own way. Scizor having access to priority and bullet punch, Sableye using its status moves via Prankster to go first every turn to use them, and Sharpedo being able to get fast after every turn pass, which is very troublesome for our team if we're not able to actually stop them from doing what they want to do. Now, as you guys remember last week battling the Brooklyn Scizors, my best answer to Scizor would be Magneton, which I did not bring with me this week, as almost with the same situation with last week with the with me being afraid of Mamoswine for the team. I felt that Magneton wouldn't have been able to get the kill without me being able to weaken. Now my tactic then was to probably try to lay Stealth Rocks and weaken it so that I could then get the kill. But I feel overall Magneton will be more of a hindrance for me this week in trying to just kill Scizor only. So I chose to leave it behind. But I am bringing in 2 pokes we haven't seen from past weeks. Chaos Realm, the Spiritomb, which I could be wrong, but I believe has not made an appearance since week 1. Like I said, I could be wrong. And Mill the Kyurem, who also hasn't appeared since one of the earlier weeks. I feel that both of them will be able to bring something to the table that kind of helps out. Now, if I can get rid of certain pokes from Noah, like specifically the Scizor being one of them, it makes some of my pokes have an easier time with spamming moves, not really worrying about the resistances, as steel types we all know have boost really good resistances, and Scizor being only weak to fire, while resisting everything else wouldn't really help us out much. So I'm bringing in, as I said, Chaos Realm, the Spiritomb, and Mill the Kyurem, but also flanking them, you got Victini, Suicune, Tornadus, Darien, and Mega Diancie. And as usual, they're not carrying the same set as I usually do, or anything about that, because even if you see the same poke, they don't run usually the same exact set week in, week out. So let's see how we do. Week 11 of the Worldwide Champions League, the New York Nidokings taking on the Boston Basculins. Alright, Noah issuing that challenge. He leads off with Goggles, the Flygon. I lead off with Moon Princess, the Diancie. So now, as per rules, you already know I'm going to have to Mega Evolve. And I'm going to hit Protect just to see what this Flygon plans to do. It is a ground dragon type, so I know it can spam Earthquake and it will do a shit ton of damage. It will probably be able to OHKO Mega Diancie. And there's the Earthquake. But now it could potentially be Scarfed, so I'm going to switch out and see if it's going to spam Earthquake again. So I go into Coach R-type into Tornadus Darien. As we know, flying type, so I be immune to the ground. There's the Earthquake again. And he leaves, which makes me believe that, as I said, he is scarfed. So he goes into Mr. Steal Your Girl, must be Scizor. I was kind of expecting Terrakion to show up, so I go for Grass Knot. Now I lose damage because it's Rocky Helmet and Grass Knot, even though special is a contact move. And I also lose health because of the Life Orb. I go for the Heat Wave. I'm kind of surprised he actually stood in, because most Tornadoes do run Heat Wave. So Scizor goes down. The big threat I had already gone in 3 turns. So he said that. I guess I'm supposed to say Jaws. So I recall Tornadus. Go into Chaos Realm. He goes for the Protect. It obviously doesn't work and I just switch out. He still gets his speed boost. So now he's at +1 speed. So he goes straight for the Waterfall. Chaos Realm kind of eating it up, and he does get the flinch. I did try to go for Will-O-Wisp, because even if the Sharpedo does get faster, I do want to weaken it. He gets the second speed boost. He's now at +2 in speed. But he withdraws Jaws. I think he realized I'm trying to get the burn. He goes into Gold Digger, the Sableye, which is weird because he sees what I'm doing, but he gets Sableye burn. Sableye does have, by default, strongest stat is attack, but not by much. And now with it being burned, he is going to be taking damage. So I do withdraw into Diancie, versus Diancie, because I feel he's going to use a status move. And it is, but it's not one that's going to affect me. It's Calm Mind. Because if he does try to go to for Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Taunt, whatever the case may be, Diancie will reflect it back. Maybe that's another reason why he's not using it. So he does recover health with his leftovers. He is burned though, so that health goes back down. So he goes for a second Calm Mind. At this point he's just setting up. He might not even be a physical attack instead of anything. He might just be a flat out special. I don't know what move he's planning on using on me, because Ghost and Dark are Sableye's stats. I do go for the Rock Polish to raise my speed up to +2. So I think at this point he realizes I think he may have messed up. So I go for the Moonblast. Not sure exactly. He was gonna attack me since he did not go first. So Gold Digger goes down, and we're at a 6v4 situation. Goes into Sabrina, the Kadabra, the Alakazam, I'm sorry. Shout out to Sabrina Teenage Witch. That's what you're going for. Now it's not Sashed. I was actually expecting it was going to be Sashed, but it is not. It was probably Life Orb. Sabrina, the Alakazam goes down, and we're at a 6v3. Jaws comes back out. So I go for the Moonblast because it is weak to the Fairy Stab. But he is Sashed. I did forget to mention that the Diamond Storm that we used on Sabrina did give our defenses a +1. Which is probably why we took this and lived at 12 HP. So there goes the speed. His speed is increasing. I'm still currently faster than it. It goes for the Protect, which would give him a free speed boost. So at this point we're both at +2 in attack, speed, I'm sorry. He goes for a third one. He did not get lucky for it. And he didn't get the Moonblast in the face. Probably would have been better off, probably attack me. But Sharpedo goes down. Goes to Tucson. It's the Terrakion. It goes for the quick attack. I wasn't expecting that we live at 2 HP. Quick attack wouldn't have done, I felt, much, but I think, like I said, with the plus in the defense that we got, helped out. We get the crit. I'm not sure the crit mattered for that. Tucson goes down. It's gonna look like a 6-0 right now. Out comes out Goggles the Flygon, and it is, even though it is scarfed, I am faster. Go for the Moonblast. It is weak to it because of the dragon typing. Goggles goes down also, and it is a clean 6-0. Announcer, what do we say to that?
And there goes
Although I feel currently we're based off of like what transpired. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe we can go with one of these. Shout outs to Sailor Moon. Shout outs to the Moon Princess herself, Diancie, putting in that work. I do believe Diancie went from like being negative in terms of kill death. I think it probably just boosted us back to neutral. So he got 5 kills on its own. Um, Good games to Noah and the Boston Basculins. I feel he probably could have had me early on if he would have never withdrew Sharpedo, but I'm not sure why he chose to withdraw. Unless he felt that I was going to be doing weird stuff with Spirit Tomb. But it is what it is. Next week, I believe we'll be fighting Napalm, the coach of the False Furfro. And if we thought Matt was the professor of unique sets, I don't know what we can call Napalm. But Napalm is another evil mastermind and the supposed evil twin of mine, as per the league themselves. So we'll see how we do with that. But till then, I am PXG Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nino Kings, and I will see you guys next time. Laters.